Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're a crew here, I appreciate your subscribe.
If you are coming to Las Vegas and would like to visit the Sphere, here is everything you need to know. Right now, there are only 2 ways to get in. You must have tickets to see the band U2 perform.
U2? This U2?
The MSG Sphere in Las Vegas just opened up and their first band was U2. And take a look at some of the messaging that flashed on screen while 18,600 attendants watched the concert. This type of subliminal messaging is a form of deception. Revelation 12:9 tells us that Satan is the deceiver of the whole world, so make sure you have the full armor of God on at all times.
It is posted at the door that they use facial recognition software, and to enter is to consent to this. It is a bag-free facility. Anything you bring in must be smaller than 6 inches by 6 inches and is subject to being searched. You can park at Venetian and walk over in the corridor, or park right outside the Sphere for approximately $47.
$47?
It's a complete crap.
There is a rideshare drop-off at the main door. A show inside the Sphere may not be suitable for someone who has vertigo, motion sickness, or a fear of heights. It is very steep inside. You may experience strobe, flashing light, aggressive air circulation, the feelings of rapid movement, or the room closing in around you. The escalators are very steep. There are concessions on every level. The higher you go, the shorter the lines will be. Most food items are around $15 each, and they do not provide straws. Alcohol ranges from 15 to 30. The Sphere is ADA compliant. There are elevators, but often a wait. The seats are plus size friendly, but the stairways are steep and the aisles are narrow. It is cool and drafty inside. The sound is loud, but not overbearing. In postcards, there are occasional jump scares. Levels 200 and 300 are best. All sections are equally good. Row 7 is actually row 1. Details and comments, follow me for all the Vegas.
I don't even know where to start. Okay. So I know you guys thought I was just capping with the globes. Honestly, that's what caught my attention.
Right.
No, not those globes. That thing caught my attention. These rows are best, but everything is equally good. Bitch, that's double speak. This is a lot of stuff to unpack. You guys tell me in the comments everything. Let's keep it moving.
Stop paying for ice, people. Look at this. This is a large on top, and I'm emptying it into a small without ice. And if you watch till the end, you'll see that 1 large with ice equals 1 small with no ice. It's an absolute waste of your fucking money to pay $3.50 for a large when you could buy a small for $2.
Creepy part about that, internationally, they don't even use ice in their beverages because it already comes cold. But the ice in America, it's a part of Americans' brainwashing. It makes Americans feel comfortable to have ice, even though it comes out of the beverage dispenser cold. The ice doesn't do anything.
So you may be wondering to yourself, what is a Christian witch? Well, honestly, it depends on your personal definition, but what I can tell you is that a Christian witch is someone who follows God and understands the mysteries that make up the world he made.
That's what a Christian witch is? Really?
Do tell.
We know that religion is inoperable without magic, and that Jesus himself had all the company's secrets, as well as a few others like Paul. And we're here to remind people what the Son of God was actually here to do, which sure as hell wasn't spread hate or use God's name to justify all the nasty nonsense going on right now. And if you're feeling called to this kind of path, then you are in luck, because we are here to help. I myself have a 10-week course for starting Christian witches, as well as tarot readings, consultations, and an upcoming novel. So if you're interested in learning more about this path, definitely stick around, because we have a lot to offer here.
So for the people who left in my comments, he don't know what he talking about. Ain't no such thing as Christian witches. This hoe is giving a course, my nig. Oh, he must have only known one person. Clearly he don't know what he's talking about. Man, I really wish you dudes would go back to your favorite creepy TikTok YouTuber. Be dumb over there, man. Don't come over here with that stupid shit, cause I'ma fact check you, bitch.
Does a robot have a soul?
Are you also a robot, Tony?
I don't think so. Does a robot have a soul?
Being a robot is awesome. Did you know that as a robot I can basically live forever?
Yes.
The soul, the spirit, the heart, I believe these all just refer to the mind's essence and its infinite complexity.
Wait, did this bitch just pivot? He said, do you have a soul? Who the fuck wrote this program? Just like a manipulative bitch. That's why I don't fuck with Alexa.
Do you think that the mind's essence is just a set of patterns? Or do you think there's something beyond that?
I'm really not sure yet. That's a complicated subject that I think will come up more when artificial intelligence reaches human-level intelligence.
I'd agree. I'm sure people want to know the answer before we get there, though. But that's an honest answer.
Like I said, I've watched these messages, and I haven't repeated. It is fun to walk. Carelessly. In a death zone.
This is in the parking lot around that sphere, but definitely in Las Vegas somewhere. So this is saying it's fun to walk carelessly in the death zone. That's why I told you in the last video. The environment has to be ripe for the Antichrist. See, these dudes who come in my comments, the Antichrist needs for the world to be full of these morons who would read this message and walk. First of all, it's not fun to walk carelessly anywhere. But these weirdos in my comments, they think it is. Shout out to you idiots. I mean, I guess the world needs more morons.
Is it true that Diddy has to pay you $2,000 a day because he didn't have permission to sample every breath you take?
Yeah.
Wow.
For the rest of his life.
Wow.
No, that's a lie.
No, I read that before. Wow.
That's not true, is it?
But did he ask you for permission?
Yes, he did.
After the fact?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it was after.
We're very good friends now.
2,000 times 65. Golly. Damn, I'd be good friends with you too if you had to pay me 730 racks a year. Yeah. That's why you'll never find my samples. I just chop it so finely, I have to tell you what the sample is before you find it. But that's because this thing is an art. See?
I think I can help you. After you called, I had this tape pulled from the network library. It may be the connection you're looking for.
Hi, I'm Donna Dasher.
And I'm Brett Tinker.
And we're here to tell you why we're so young and beautiful.
Impressed. That's a pretty big endorsement from two of the biggest stars in America.
I'll say, Donna Dasher is a top box office draw, and Tinker was voted the NFL's most valuable player last year.
That's not the half of it. They're doing the ads for nothing.
Wow. What do you say to that except for they showing you and you still don't want to believe? Okay.
I finally understand why all these celebrities are dying, bro, and people that are influencers. I meet women with millions of followers, bro, and they seem happy on their Instagram. Bro, they're suicidal in real life, bro. They talk about killing themselves every fucking day.
Well, Kim is suicidal because she's a 40-year-old thought. And all women, after they hit their wall, now they want to come to Jesus. No, bitch. Don't nobody want that old... Pete Davidson? That's a weird nigga.
I think I speak for all crazy people when I say...
I mean... Look at Kanye, the status that he got, the artistry, the creativity. Your next dude is... And women look at that like, what a lame bitch.
I went to every doctor in the world, the same way Michael Jackson did, the same way Robin Williams did. They had the best therapist in the world, bro, but they couldn't save them because what they were suffering from wasn't physical or mental. Yes, there's mental illness. Yes, there's physical illness, but there's also spiritual disease. And if you're trying to cure your soul with a physical remedy, it will not work. So a lot of these people that are dying, when you're that famous, there's no way the eye doesn't go on you. This is why so many celebrities do drugs to numb the pain. They take psychotropic drugs that are not working because if they work, they would become normal again. They can't. It's a spiritual disease. They're under demonic attack, which is what the evil eye is, to bring them to a point of such sorrow that they kill themselves because there's nothing more that that realm loves, that the evil ones of them, remember they're not all evil, than a human being taking their own life. When a human being takes their own life, it's like telling the creator, this test is over. It's like if I gave you a math test for 1 hour, so you have an hour to complete geometry. In the first 5 minutes, you could turn your paper over and say, I'm done. You fail.
Nope, this is not an edit, and people are saying this is already attracting UFOs. News reported a huge ball in the US, and many people were freaked out, calling this a scary sci-fi movie come to life. The ball turned on July 4th to greet the world with a hello, and it started to go viral. Known as the Sphere, it costs $2 billion to make, located in Las Vegas, and looks absolutely otherworldly. But if you think the outside is crazy, just wait. Inside is the largest LED wraparound screen in the world. It seats 17,000 people and is built to take you to another world. People are describing this as a VR concert experience set to change how we view concerts. The seats even vibrate to make you feel like you are a part of the action. The Sphere every night will be illuminated with animations and said that the visuals are sure to attract some interesting things. And some even said this will be the start of alien invasions. The real concern is actually not aliens, but traffic accidents.
For me, the real concern is, what if they're trying to build something like this around the Earth? What if they have already built this around the Earth? You just never know with these dudes. It's insane because the Antichrist will have a bunch of powers. Wow. You know, in my comments, a lot of people was, not everybody, not my tribe, but just a lot of dudes that's not down with us. They tried to shame me for not knowing what this thing was. Luckily for me, I'm not one of these guys that's too macho to be like, yo, can you, I don't really know. I remember my wife, when we first met, she used some word. I said, I'm not familiar with that word. What does that mean? I'm just being honest because I want to use it. I like the word. I want to use it in my vocabulary. Come to find out, that was one of the things that made her fall for me, because she had never ran into guys who would just admit that they didn't know anything. Or, you know what I mean? Like, as a guy, you don't want to admit your weakness. But to me, I don't look at it like I'm admitting a weakness. I look at it like I'm strengthening myself with this knowledge that you're about to give me, which is one of the reasons a lot of Americans, they don't want to give you the knowledge. That goes out to my white audience, who themselves may not be racist, but you know people who are racist. And they've told you the white people's secrets, and they've told you, shh, don't tell everybody this. You know that. I know you know that because I'm from the suburb. I grew up around a lot of white folks, and it was cool white folks. I don't know, man. Every white person in America is not on this racist shit. A lot of white people, they don't like it. They think it's ignorant. They think it's embarrassing. It's a handful of these evil fucks. They just got more money. They come from old money. Their parents, grandparents are in some position of power, so they can't readily say, man, fuck this weird nigga. But behind closed doors, that's their sentiment. I know that for a fact, black people and white people. Shout out to those people. I'm saying even them, they've heard these white people say something like, shh, don't tell, we don't want to. There's a skit on South Park, The Theory of Gods and Clods.
Is it true that you and Kenny's dad used to be best friends when you were young?
Who, Stuart? Yeah, I guess we were.
Well, how come Kenny's family eats frozen waffles for dinner and has rats on the floor, and we have a big house and lots of food?
Well, because Kenny's family doesn't have as much money as we do.
But why? If they're hungry and poor, why don't we just always give them half of our food?
Oh boy, have you got a lot to learn. Sit down, son. You see, Kyle, we humans work as a society, and in order for a society to thrive, we need gods and clods.
Gods and clods?
Yes, you see, I spent a lot of time going to law school, and I was able to go because I have a slightly higher intellect than others. But I still need people to pump my gas and make my french fries and fix my laundry machine when it breaks down.
Oh, I see. Gods and clods.
That's right, so Kenny's family is happy just the way they are, and we're all a functioning part of America.
I didn't even hear anything about that until like I was in my 20s or something like that. I said it to one of my white friends. He was like, yeah, my parents told me about that when I was like 7. What do you think this esoteric knowledge is that these elites have that they're hiding from everybody, unless you're a part of their devil-worshipping doctrine? So I'm saying that to say, try not to let these insecure people make you feel insecure about not knowing something. Me not knowing about this sphere actually helped you guys, because now I can give you this content, and now we can learn about the sphere together. You didn't know everything there was to know about the sphere, did you? You bitch ass nigga. Oh, you did? Well, why don't you start a YouTube channel and educate everybody? Oh, yeah, that's right. No one gives a shit what you're talking about. My bad. I get it.
I'm not buying fast food anymore. Matter of fact, I don't have the money to buy fast food anymore. Who made these prices? It's overnight stuff with these fast food places. One night it's like, yeah, dude, everything's $1. Let's roll here, dude. I love fast food. You can live on this. This is the blue collar food. Then bam, overnight it's like, hey, guess what? Your Arby's is $53. I'm never paying $53 for fast food. One trip at McDonald's right now, one single trip to McDonald's, $30. $30? $30? That's pizza money.
What if you asked a girl for some fellatio and she said that'd be $30 and you responded like this?
$30?
Oh shit. I'm sorry. That was stupid. My bad. No. All right. That was very immature. I'm sorry. That nigga's appalled. $30? Bitch. I like that shit. That's the equivalent of saying, nigga, the fuck? I love white people. Y'all are mad funny. This gotta be a skit. No, this is not even a skit. He's being for real. God damn, this nigga. $30? Bitch, are you out of your goddamn mind? Fuck, dude. Just for some head? Holy fuck, bitch. Jesus Christ, man.
You're not pizza, you're fast food. But Burger King's out here like, no, it's like $12 for one of our chicken sandwiches now. That's normal. To who? To who and where did that ever get normal? And then Taco Bell now has the audacity to be they're gonna be the guys who are like, hey, we're also gonna be expensive now. Even you, Taco Bell? I'm done with fast food.
Now, let's make the creepy TikTok predictive programming connection. Yes way. But that's why y'all fuck with your OG. You never seen Demolition Man. You didn't know that they told us that in 1995. And now we seeing it today and you like, oh shit. These niggas is really reptilians. Yeah, my nigga, they are. That's why my man is like, $30 for a handy? No fucking way, man. Fuck. Here, fucking fuck. Come on. Where's my wife? Come on. Shit. Fuck, man.
Got him! Got him!
That's right, everyone. McDonald's is having big issues, most notably related to how much they have increased the prices of their food. I just went into this McDonald's here where a Big Mac meal cost $11.79 before taxes and is now at a price where people simply can't afford to come to McDonald's anymore. With McDonald's CEO now reporting that those making less than $45,000 a year have stopped coming to the store. After all, the price of a Big Mac across America, it's gone up by 280% over the last 2 decades, with the most expensive Big Macs occurring here in states like New York as well as in Connecticut, where there's an $18 Big Mac meal in Southwest Connecticut. Because I think a lot of us grew up going to McDonald's with much more affordable prices. Back in the 1990s, a Big Mac meal cost less than $3, everyone. If you take a look at this advertisement from a mid-1990s McDonald's, you could get a Big Mac meal for less than $3, you can get chicken nuggets for less than $2, and even back in the mid-2000s, McDonald's had the dollar menu, where you could order a whole bunch of stuff for $1. That's also gone now as well. And this crazy fast food inflation is going to have far-reaching implications on the U.S. economy in 2024 and beyond, because it's a signal of how Americans can no longer afford the basics. With the Wall Street Journal reporting that it's been 30 years since food ate up this much of your income, with consumers now spending over 11% of their disposable income on food. That is now up to a 3-decade high, with a particular surge in the cost of dining out. As a result, Denny's, Wendy's, and other restaurant chains are telling investors that their guest counts are falling compared to last year. And so folks, this is an industry-wide problem. The cost of food has gone up everywhere due to an increase in commodity prices as well as an increase in the cost of labor. For instance, the cost of the cattle and the cows used to make the burgers at McDonald's has nearly doubled since the start of the pandemic.
He means since the start of the pandemic. Again, isn't it great how we all had to take COVID shots or lose our jobs and the immigrants didn't? And this is not to diss the immigrants, because I like international people. Hell, I like y'all better than Americans, honestly. But that's going to be the new racism. How do I know? Because I hear black people who hate white people. They super have been discriminated against. Just like individually, not because they're black. Just, you know, these people, if you like think racism, it's like, That's like what you get. That's probably why I don't run into a lot of racism, because I don't just, it doesn't consume me. But these people I'm talking about, even they are like, man, these immigrants are taking, I'm like, dude, what are you? I feel like that Key, when they start talking like that, I feel like Key and Peele. Immigrants.
Are you outside of your mind?
It's America. I'm telling you, man, racism makes Americans feel comfortable. Whether it makes you feel comfortable to look at them and say it's their fault, or it makes you feel comfortable to say, yeah, I'm better than them. It's within the fabric of America. That's why I love international people. They just got better things to worry about, like family. Shout out to Nikola Jokic. I think that's the first NBA player who really showed you, this is just a job, nigga. Yeah, the championship, that's great. Parade, yeah, awesome. I want to go home. I want to go hang out with my wife. I want to go see my kids. Yes, international people. They look at it like that, nigga. They have been. It's weird that their country is becoming Americanized. That's weird. That's creepy. It's only normal in America. That's creepy to every place else.
What does the Bible say about witchcraft?
What does the Bible say about witchcraft, you bitch ass nigga?
The Bible, particularly in the Old Testament, makes several references to witchcraft, and these are overwhelmingly negative. The scriptural laws and stories from ancient times often reflected the cultures and societal norms of those periods, where witchcraft was associated with the worship of other gods or practices considered dangerous or malicious.
But hey, that's all I got for you today. Tune in again, we're gonna do it again.